How's it going, everybody? My name's Chris Grima. I'm over here chilling out at the Merced College. Just enjoying this beautiful day. You know what I mean? Barely getting over my cold and everything else. And today, I like to talk about why I blame both parties for the direction this country has taken. Now, we all know that yesterday was election day, and we also know that Donald Trump has now became the 47th U.S. President of the United States, not consecutive. And how do I feel about that? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that he was able to get a chance to run this country again, even after all of everything he's been through with the law and him being the felon and all that. It's just we're just in a bad place as a country, and I blame both parties for a lot of reasons. One reason why I blame both parties is they're the ones who try to influence the hearts of the people, and they're the ones that try to get everybody's hopes up on why they should vote for them. And it's just sad right now that there's a lot of division going on because of that. And let's not say that Trump adds the fuel to that fire. Because let's face it, he is a racist, rich, imperialist piece of shit. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, bro, that's what 60% of the Americans voted for. And I just think it's sad, bro. I just think it's sad that we're under a two-party dictatorship that keeps the people hoping and hoping that everything will change and that everything will be nothing but roses, and fucking, and puffy clouds in the sky. Like, it's just so, I almost can't describe where the country is at right now. It's just very, for one, you got a lot of people falling out over these politicians, bro. These politicians that don't give two shits about them or even know that they exist. You know what I mean? They're all just going by certain narratives that certain people and media platforms are spewing. And let's face it, a lot of the media that's out there right now, whether it's Fox News, whether it's CNN, whether it's some independent channels, because they also add to the problem too in a lot of ways. I just think like it's gotten to a point, bro, where everybody is just being controlled and manipulated by everything that's out there, bro. And and with Trump, man, he just has that kind of a mouthpiece and power to manipulate the hearts of men and women. It's just sad, bro. And unfortunately, when people look towards the Democrats, and what I notice is it doesn't even make a difference on their side neither. They just like to pretend they care about you. They just like to pretend that they're the better choice than Trump. And unfortunately, bro, as much as a lot of people loved Kamala for her stance on a lot of different things, she was no progressive person when she was attorney general, when she was district attorney. No, she locked up a lot of people. She focused on a lot of tough on crime laws, and unfortunately, a lot of people got locked up because of that. And you guys could fact check me on that all you want. The thing is, a lot of the media people like CNN and all that shit, they're very biased. You know what I mean? And it's just gotten so sad, bro, that we believe on someone who's just as much of a bullshitter as Trump is. You know what I mean? Look up Jamal Truelove. Look up Cherie Peoples. I don't know if I said her name right, but look her up. They'll tell you how much her policies affected them in California, in the Bay Area. And we're all constantly being lied to, bro. We're all constantly being lied to by a lot of these people, bro. And it's like, why do we keep on pretending that all these people care about us, And I don't want to just put it all just on Kamala and Trump. It's both parties. Both parties are responsible for where our country is at. You know what I mean? When it comes to economics, when it comes to race, when it comes to education, a lot of other things. And let's face it, bro. Everybody plays the race card because that's the best theatric they can play with. They make theatrics out of all situations that's happening, bro, just to get votes, and they pander to everybody just so they can get their votes. And unfortunately, you got both sides that pander to Latinos, right? But the funny thing is, nothing about their laws really helps Latinos or even immigrants who come from Latin America. When you think about it, you know what I mean. A lot of their policies, their foreign policies, are the same, bro. They're the same, and they both been talking about strengthening the border and adding a lot of security to our borders and all that. But guess what? They're responsible for the fucking for the what you call it for the for the foreign policies that's going on in places like Central America, places like Colombia, even parts of the Middle East and some of the African countries. It's bad right now. And I blame them both. I'm sorry. I can't just point my finger at Trump or the Republican Party. Both sides are wrong. Both sides are complicit in a lot of issues. And both sides just want to play theatrics and want to play with your heartstrings and pretend that they fuck with you and they care for you. And, oh, I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to feed the poor. I'm going to feed the hungry. When really, they're working for the corporations, the military industrial complex, and the prison industrial complex as well. Because let's face it, they're both tough on crime. They always had that stance of being tough on crime because they feel that's what helps. The convictions help, and that's what makes them money. But it doesn't help at all. Because no matter what, there's gonna be a lot of us that's gonna be trapped in the system, bro. Whether you're in welfare, whether you're in jail, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? They always try to find some way to keep the country down so they can build up these corporations, bro. And a lot of these idiots out there are falling for it, bro. A lot of these idiots are falling for it, bro. Let's stop pretending that they have us in our best interest. How about we go nonpartisan and unionize so that they can take us seriously, so that we can let them know you cannot just be playing with our hearts for that long. I'm not just some female that you just gonna pimp out and tell them to get on the corner so you can make them some money. No, I'm a man with morals. I am a man with dignity. I'm a man with a heart, and I have a brain, and I'm not afraid to use it. I'm not afraid to show how smart I am. I'm not afraid to show what my beliefs are, and I stand on it. And like a lot of people say these days, I stand on business, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand on business. I'm not gonna sell out for anybody just because they don't agree with my views or that they wanna excommunicate me from the rest of the world. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like my views, then get the fuck on. I'm not gonna change my views for anybody. You know? It's just sad where we are right now, man. And I really have no words to even describe how I'm feeling about this country right now, or our leadership, you know? And I'm not surprised that Trump is president right now. And, you know, we got all these people who have all these concerns that, oh, Trump is going to take away our abortion rights. Oh, he's going to take away affordable health care. Well, you guys should have really been on your shit before Trump, because guess what? Once Trump came into office, then everyone started to be this, oh my God, now I got to really stand up for what's right. I got to really be a true American. I got to really fight for everybody. Everybody wanted to be that social justice warrior once Trump came into office. But where was y'all when we had guys like Bush in office, when we had guys like Reagan in office, when we had guys like Clinton in office? It's just ridiculous where we are right now, man. And I blame both parties, bro. I really wish people would realize that there's games being played on them. They're controlling you guys like puppets, and quite frankly, they're puppets as well. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck about you. All they care about is their pockets and their self-image. That's all they give a fuck about, bro. Tell me, what has Kamala or Trump or anybody really done for you? What has any Democrat or any Republican really done for you? What change did they really make? You know what I mean? It's just sad right now, man. It's just sad that we cannot come to that realization that we're gonna always be swindled and taken advantage of, bro. You know, during the 60s, during the 70s, bro, we had all these different political groups that were coming out of California. You know, you had the Black Panthers, you had the Brown Berets, and then you had groups that were the majority were white, like the SDS, the Students of Democratic Society. You know, you had a bunch of that right now. And now that, you know, and when elections were going down back then, you know, when elections started going down back then, neither of them vote for any side. And guess what? They scared the fuck out of the system, bro. The system got so scared that the best thing they could do is neutralize them. I know a lot of that had to do with racism, a lot of these other things, but you know, I'm not talking about racism. I'm talking about the power we have as people, that we have as regular human beings, bro. And unfortunately, by voting for these idiots, for these fucking money hungry, corporate hungry assholes, we're giving our power away to them, bro. And it's never gonna get any better unless we all realize as a whole country and we let them know, no, you're not gonna pander to us. We're not gonna treat us as some girl you take out on a date and tell her what you want to hear. No, we got hearts, we got minds. We're not stupid. We're all gonna unionize, and we're not gonna take this shit. And just imagine how scared the system would be. I mean, everybody will be shitting their pants, from Congress to our government, to our local governments. Oh my God, bro. Imagine the power. Imagine how scared they would be if they were to lose all the power they have, you know? But unfortunately, it might not ever happen, you know? And unfortunately, things are not going to change, man. And, you know, I'm not going to whine and continue to whine and cry about everything. You know, I'm not going to do anything about anything unless I have a strategy. You know, but for now, I just got to do what I got to do and move on. And here's the thing about Kamala and her loss to Trump. At least with Kamala, she got money. You know what I mean? It's us that were affected at the end of the day. It's us that were affected at the end of the day. Me and you. It don't matter who you voted for or what your political beliefs is, bro. We're all affected by everything that our government does, that our president does. You know, so that's all I'm gonna say. You know, I really hope everyone enjoys their day, and I'm out.